Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Connect with Peck series. Thank you so much for joining us. Tonight, we are going to focus on Creativity Reimagined, which is all about the arts experience at Peck. I'm pleased to be joined by our arts department, and they have a lot of information to share. Their program spans everything from the visual and performing arts to music and woodworking, also. And after our presentation, we will be sure to leave some time at the end to address any questions that you may have. So with that, we'll each take a minute to introduce ourselves, and I'll start. My name's Erin Cedar. I am the Director of Admissions and Financial Aid here at Peck. I've been at the school for 14 years now. I started as a lower school classroom teacher and then transitioned into admissions about a decade ago. I'm also a current Peck parent. I have a child in the second grade.
Hello, everyone. I am Karen Dispenseri, otherwise known as Mrs. D. I am the lower school art teacher and the arts department chair. I began my career at Peck in 1989, and with a few years off to be home with my family, I'm now in my 24th year here. I feel fortunate to work in a school where the arts are valued as a critical piece of the student experience in all grades, kindergarten through 8th. And I'm very proud to say that despite the challenge of educating children throughout this pandemic, Peck students continue to thrive and enjoy a robust arts experience. I am a practicing artist and I love to share my passion for art with our kids.
Hi, my name's Scott Beal. I'm the upper school art teacher. This is my fifth year at Peck, and I'm so excited to be a part of this community. I am a seventh grade advisor. I also coach cross country and baseball, and I work with the student council. And I look forward to passing it off to the next person.
Good evening. I'm Lisa Wickman, the Peck Lower School music teacher. My two passions are teaching and music. And what a joy to have the opportunity to do both as a music educator. I've been teaching music for over 30 years to children from preschool through 8th grade. And this is my third year at Peck. And I feel like I hit the jackpot when I joined the Peck community. The opportunities for our students here are unsurpassed. When I'm not teaching at Peck, I perform professionally as a freelance pianist and organist, and I present workshops for elementary music educators as well.
Hello, my name is Andrew Lyman. I'm the upper school music teacher. I'm thrilled to be speaking with you tonight and just so very happy to be at the Peck School. I've been here for 7 years and I am responsible for instrumental music, vocal music, and music technology and drama. Thank you very much.
And good evening, everybody. I'm Mark Mortensen. In addition to teaching 3rd through 8th grade woodworking, I'm a 5th grade advisor and the 5th grade lead teacher. My own two children, one now in college and one applying to college, both had the good fortune of attending Peck from kindergarten through 8th grade. They thrived here and savored their experiences. This is my 30th year at Peck, and I must say that I too have savored my experiences. Welcome to all of you.
Hi, my name's Christina Dietz, and I'm the new woodworking intern here at Peck. I'm a graduate of Penn State University, where I double majored in fine arts, specifically sculpture and psychology. I've been lucky to join Mark in the shop to teach 5th through 8th grade woodworking classes, and I'm just super happy to be part of the Peck creative team.
Before we get into the details of our program, let me share with you our philosophy of arts education. Simply said, at Peck, we believe that all children are artists and musicians and performers and have an inherent ability for creating art and music. We believe it is our job to provide the opportunities, environment, and skills to allow each child to find their passion, to reach their highest potential, and to reap the emotional and intellectual benefits of self-expression. I'm going to talk a little bit about the lower school art program now. The lower school art program pairs a traditional art education with creative problem solving through design challenges. Peck's youngest artists experience a wide variety of materials and art making techniques. They are painters and sculptors, illustrators, printmakers, and more. They're introduced to many of the great artists and they can easily recognize the work of Picasso and Matisse, Van Gogh, Lawrence, and O'Keeffe, and that's just to name a few. Art is often integrated into the academic curriculum, where it supports and enriches the learning that takes place in the homerooms. All of this is paired with a student-centered problem-based learning component that we call Discovery Zone. In the Discovery Zone, children enter an arts-based makerspace, and here they respond to design challenges using the materials that they choose. They may choose to work independently or work collaboratively. Here they are active in the decision-making process, and they can tailor the experience to meet their interests and their skill level. Overall, art at PAC is joyful, meaningful, mindful, and fun. And now Scott Beal is going to share some insights on our upper school art program.
Hi. In the upper school, students gain a rich visual art experience that challenge their ability to think imaginatively, observe carefully, and create skillfully. Gaining inspiration from historic and contemporary artists, students explore a breadth of experiences that range from traditional media such as ink brushwork, wire sculpture, and canvas painting to the cutting edge technology experiences of digital drawing, laser cutting, and stop motion animation. Through grade level essential questions, students grasp a deeper understanding of art and of themselves. They explore the roles of the artist in our world, examine the power of art to foster change, investigate personal passions, and develop an artistic identity. Extending beyond the walls of the art room, students are able to make powerful connections through cross curricular projects that ignite inquiry, promote problem solving, and enrich their overall learning experience. Using photography to document their work, students create digital portfolios to highlight their work and catalog their artistic growth from 5th through 8th grade. Art is a global conversation where everyone has a voice, and at Peck, our students use theirs to speak volumes. And now I would like to introduce our woodworking teacher, Mr. Mortensen.
Thank you, Scott. Woodworking begins in 3rd grade and is required for boys and girls through 7th grade. 8th graders may choose woodworking as a semester-long arts elective. We begin in lower school with simple hand tools and simple projects, and whenever possible, projects are tied to academic subject areas. For example, 4th graders make a folk toy to complement their studies of American history, and 5th graders craft a replica of an ancient game to tie into their history studies of early cultures.
By the time students are in the 6th and 7th grade, they are operating many of the power tools in the wood shop. Students in the 8th grade woodworking elective select an independent project that they design, draw, and then build.
Studies have shown that children who experience the challenges present in a wood shop, where they're developing critical thinking skills and growing measurement skills and building engineering skills and enhancing spatial skills, tend to do better in math and science classes.
This is especially true for girls. There is, of course, great value and satisfaction in creating something with one's own hands for all students. Next, Lisa will be talking about music in grades K through 4th.
Lisa, you might be on mute.
Thanks, Christina. Sing, say, dance, play in a tuneful, beatful, artful way. The primary goal of the lower school music program is to enable each child to fully develop as tuneful, beatful, artful musicians. In other words, to develop healthy singing voices, feel the beat, and connect with the expressive part of music. These qualities are the foundation for becoming musically literate. The children's musicianship is fostered through research-based and developmentally appropriate pedagogies that use quality literature, including music of diverse genres, styles, and cultures. If you were to step into one of our music classes, you would see students joyfully and actively expressing themselves through singing, dancing, creating, performing, and playing instruments. Although during the pandemic, we are on hiatus from singing until it's once again safe. We have an extensive musical instrumentarium, which includes pitched and unpitched percussion instruments, handbells, tone chimes, recorders, and ukuleles. Building community through music is a cornerstone of our music program. Our children gather regularly and join together in song to celebrate the season, patriotism, and character values. In addition, our young musicians participate in multiple musical performances throughout the year, further developing poise and confidence. Creative expression, music appreciation, and literacy is at the heart of our music program, along with the ultimate goal to instill and nurture a love of music. And our upper school music teacher, Andrew Lyman, would like to share about his program.
Thank you, Lisa. The upper school music program integrates two holistic musical experiences, which are creative and performing. In fifth grade, the creative experience begins with students learning how to sight read music written on the musical staff by singing solfege syllables. Students also learn how to play an individual instrument. In addition, students learn about the history of American jazz music and work in pairs to create an online book based on an American jazz musician. In sixth grade, students continue to progress through that sight reading course, performing more difficult music by singing and playing the keyboard. Students also create two diverse projects. The first is called the Unusual Instrument Project, where students are assigned, explore, and present their findings on an uncommon instrument. The second is titled Music and the Impact on Social Change Causes. Students learn about social change movements from 1960 to today and the role that music played in advancing those causes. Students work in pairs to identify and research a social change cause that is important to them and analyze songs that relate to that cause. In seventh grade, students spend the year creating original compositions using GarageBand. Performing experiences are actually plentiful in the upper school. All students at Peck perform collectively at our annual winter and spring concerts. Students in fifth or eighth grade can participate in the chorus, handbell ensemble, talent show, or play a wind or percussion instrument in our instrumental music program. Now, Karen, if you don't mind speaking about drama.
Sure, thanks, Andrew. Drama at Peck builds poise and confidence and helps to develop imagination and collaborative skills. In the lower school, drama is led by our homeroom teachers under the guidance of our lower school music teacher, Lisa Wickman. We have 2 theatrical performances in kindergarten, and in grades 1 through 4, grade level performances that are integrated with and enhance the curriculum. All students participate. And now Andrew is going to talk a little bit about our upper school drama program.
Thanks. The upper school drama experience actually begins in seventh grade with a formal drama class. And over the course of that year, students are taught 3 distinct forms of theater: pantomime, improvisation, and stage acting. Pantomime is learning how to convey a story by using movement and facial expression without ever using your voice. Improvisation is utilizing all concepts of pantomime with now the addition of your voice. And stage acting is building upon all skills of pantomime and improvisation with the added element of portraying a character that has spoken lines. All students begin with performing monologues and transition into short plays. And there are 2 culminating drama experiences: the winter musical, which is open to all students in the upper school, and then the 8th grade spring play. Thank you.
Great. And thank you so much to the entire arts team. I know that's a lot of information to share in such a concise amount of time, but boy, you did a wonderful job. So thank you so much. And as I look at the clock, we do have a few extra minutes. So as promised, we would be delighted to address any questions, that you have. So at this point, if you could just go ahead and please unmute yourself, please pose your question to us, and our panel would be more than happy to address it.